Let's fucking continue on. Just don't take us away again. Yeah, just keep us here. You are staying. I am. Why? Because I don't think getting rid of a Feta will change anything for my people. I'm just so confused. Like, why can't we get rid of Eris and then move on and get rid of a Feta? Why? I don't get it. You know what? What I wanted to do actually was look it up. I want to look at the guide, see what I'm doing wrong, see if I'm doing anything right. I'm curious now. I love that my computer just fucking loves like going so slow after a while. I really honestly I need to restart it. View discussions. And guides. There is a guide. There is a guide. Oh, so there's a guide for Egon's route. I'm not sure why. Cardinal Cross 100% achievements. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so if I went with Egon, that's the good ending? I don't know what the good ending is. I don't know what the good ending is. I don't. Like, what's the true ending? I don't know what I think I'm about to die. No, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the true ending is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Anyway. Whichever side we are on, winning or losing, they will die. I want to stop the bloodshed. We have suffered enough. I'm not ungrateful, just surprised. I was convinced you'd leave with my brother. At some point, so was I. So, what now? We need to warn Aegis. We need to contact my father. This feels so hollow though, because like I spent all this time like trying to romance Egon, like he was there right from the beginning of the game, and we've been like having this kind of slow burn kind of thing with him, and it's all like tragic because he's like, I'm going to die anyway, but you're making me wish I wasn't. I thought I had no regrets, nothing to live for, blah blah blah. And then he's just like, well, see ya. I guess it kind of makes sense, but I wish it didn't. Like, he's not just gonna throw away all his ideals for love, I guess. You know who this reminds me of? A certain someone from Dragon Age Inquisition. Fuck you, you bald egg. Anyway, just, where did that anger come from? I don't even know. Great. We need to warn Aegis. We need to contact my father. How? Off-world transmission is completely blocked by Eris. I'm really bored now that Egon isn't here. Oh, hello. Not true. Argos has an off-world transmitter in his office. It's a Howler artifact. Howler transmitter? You get the point. He uses it to contact with his spies in the system. It could work. What about Eris? I'm not fond of connecting you to a machine we don't yet understand, but leaving it with Vibera doesn't feel right. It'll be too dangerous without Sin, and we don't have time. Using the transmitter in Argos's room is a much safer bet. Besides, we have the stellar codes to Celion and a Howler artifact with us. We can always come back to finish the job, maybe even with the help of Aegis. Sure, we can even throw an after party celebrating our newfound friendship with the Aegis. Sarcasm? Sarcasm. Wiz is right. There is no guarantee that Mirai will ever let me go after this, Eve. I'm risking everything. And what if it pays off? Then you'll start treating my people the way you always should have. As people. I'll destroy it, it's fine. Alright. We are hitting Eris first. Lana, are you sure of this? Yes. I need solid proof against my involvement with Libera. Otherwise, the Mirai system will have no reason to believe me. Besides, I'm not very fond of Libera holding a second Defata in their hands too. Wiz, get to the Arian. Make sure it's ready for accelerated takeoff. Try to get a hold of Karel and tell him what's going on. Got it. Kieran, I need your help. Yeah, no, I just accepted a job. What? From Liberia? Yeah, it's a part-time thing. The pay is nice. I get to have my own ship. You're kidding, right? Sorry, Frisky. We already shook on it. I saved you from the egOOOONNN, Kieran. You owe me. You did steal my artifact, though. And my girlfriend. Look, I know we don't always see things eye to eye, and I'd sooner choke myself with my own bowels than put my trust in you, but you are a good shot and I may need your help. Honesty, I like it. What do I get in return, though? And don't tell me exposure. Nobody works for exposure. I guess then the Marian government will reward you handsomely for saving their people's life, Kieran. How many zeros of thankfulness are we talking about exactly? More than what Liberia can ever pay you. Just look around. Do they look like they can afford anything more than a third-rate second-hand chimera with a semi-broken flight engine? Hey, what's wrong with chimeras? My first ship was a chimera. Seriously? They had flying trash cans. Okay, fine, but I at least want a new Avius model with leather cushions and built-in starport. Done. And an ice cream machine. Don't push your luck. I'll deal with the guards and engineers. Are you ready, Lana? No, but I rarely am. Maybe it's a drill. Are you sure they're hitting Nova Station? Yes, Karel, you need to get back now. Where's Lana? They'll be here soon. They're shutting down Eris first. They're what? Yeah, apparently if she installs her chart to the machine, it'll blow up or something. No, she can't do that. I don't have time, Karel. Just get there, ASAP. Kit, collect the research papers. Don't leave anything behind. Yes, Professor. Approve the manual access. If you see anything suspicious, you will get her out. You are Marian volunteers, and you will be judged with rules regulated by the Mariah system. If you try to trigger the security alarm, I'll have you and your partner stuck in the max for an eternity. Just do what she says, Dario. So, the intimidation runs in the family. First of all, they should have thought about that before they joined Liberia. Second of all, it was necessary. I don't particularly enjoy it. I know, you are the sane one in the family. Hey, if I die connected to the machine, you can have my jacket. Thanks, I have my eye on it. Thank the 12s I'm not late. Karel, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be back at Arian. You can't connect to Eris, Lana. It'll overheat your neural implants. By uploading your identity to Eris, you will start corrupting its system files, but it has a safety protocol. It bounces its data through servers all around the galaxy on a constant loop. It will start repairing and reinstalling the data as soon as you start corrupting them. Okay? No, not okay. It'll see you as a corrupted file. It will try to replace the data in Lana's Vision X. Yes, it'll overheat her implants. Someone like the egOOOONNN or Sin could interrupt the upload, but not us. Not remotely. No, there has to be a way. There has to be a way to destroy it. There is no way to destroy Eris. But there is a way to stop Liberia from using it. Anna, Liberia has never been a Raider organization, has it? That's how they recruited us. We thought we were fighting against injustice. No, they are the worst of us. Then you understand that we have our worst too. Governments work the extremes, not people. Is she pregnant? Like she's holding her tummy like she's pregnant. Anyway, not the ones who can think for themselves, anyway. Help me stop Liberia, and I will try to understand. I am trying to understand. We could take advantage of the prototypes we made for registering Howlers. Even if we can't corrupt Eris's system files, we can corrupt Liberia's operating systems installed on the machine. Anna, are you sure about this? Yes, take the other console. Please connect your Vision X through the ancillary line. Sir, the Euros is waiting your orders. Tell them to stay alert in case of ambush. This is deep Raider territory. Yes, sir. I appreciate the assistance, Auditor. It is my duty, sir. Had I known about the connection between Reynolds, Mathesian, and Liberia, I would have found the location to the original earlier. We will deal with Mathesian and Reynolds later. Our priority is to find the original and get rid of it. Good job with retrieving the coordinates to Celion in the artifact Howler device you found. Yes, sir. I am glad the device was useful to your investigation. You are a close friend of my son. I was, yes, before he was declared a malefic to the system. It's probably malefic, now I think about it. Whatever. Do you think there is hope for him to return? I will take that as a no. No, nothing is for certain while he is working together with the Howler, sir. A Raider Howler. It is difficult, certainly, but not impossible. You have more experience with Howlers than I do. That is why I am worried. Perhaps this one is different, sir. We will see, Auditor. I don't see why we still need her. She is a liability. She is the voice of Raider people. Salai. I hate his name. If she openly supports us, many Raider planets will follow. Especially Peon 5, with the largest population on Raider territory. They are more likely to support us than any other. We already have Eris. Once the word is out, Raiders will join on their own. We don't need Brice for that. Perhaps not, but she makes things easier. And look what being friends with a Howler brought us. You and Reynolds may have given us the location to Eris, but that doesn't mean he succeeded in getting rid of a Feta. That Mirai bitch he was with almost cost us everything we had. Well, she has been dealt with, and now we have a second Howler in the galaxy. Lana Brice is a pioneer. Don't trust her. She is just a little girl. Salai. I hate his name. It fucks with my brain every time I try to read it. What can she possibly... Welp. A fucking pioneer. I am a pioneer too. I know. Guys better be ready. Liberia is on the move. Something is happening. Well, something did happen. Eh? Yeah, Eris? Yes and no. Is it done? Did you get rid of it? Kind of. At least for a while. Good. For a while is good. Now get your asses in here. We need to go. Take it easy. Are you okay? I have a massive headache, but otherwise fine. It is only temporary. You will feel better in a few hours. Just don't manually collect ancient machines for a while. How long will the damage I made take to repair? At Liberia's current rate, I'd say a few years at least. I guess it's better than nothing. We'll be back to finish the job. Finish the job? I don't know what you're thinking, but it's not possible to get rid of Eris completely. What? It's an immense machine with backup servers all over the galaxy. You would have to get rid of each server on every planet one by one to take them out completely. Not to mention most of these planets are Howlers. They don't have star charts. They don't have maps. Don't you think Mirai would have tried getting rid of the machine instead of copying it? Oh, hello. I should have known better than to trust Morians. Argos. I thought we had an understanding. I thought we were on the same side. You thought wrong. I guess I was too naive to think there could ever be unity between us Raiders. There will be unity between Raiders, but not you, Argos. Liberia has never been the voice of Raiders, and it never will be. It seems I underestimated your arrogance. No, you overestimated your claim. You think your purpose has merit, that your mission is righteous. But you are just like your predecessors. You don't want equality. You want power. Power is justice. Don't we deserve it after years of being taken advantage of? You lost your focus. You should be working for the well-being of Raider people, but it contradicts with your own. Can you truly say that attacking Nova Station is for the benefit of the Raider people? They'll die because of you, Argos. It's sacrifice, Brice, for the good of the galaxy. But you are not sacrificing yourself, are you? It's easy to sacrifice something that doesn't belong to you. I see your youthful idealism got the better of you. Now I wish you no harm. I think, even if you are a complete idiot, you still have your uses. Lock them up. I'll figure out what to do with them after the attack on Nova Station. Hey, I think Argos is on his way. I can't... Oh, he's already here. Kieran, we had a deal. Well, that's the thing about deals, Argos. There's always a better one. So it begins again. The Cardinal Cross. Sir, you called me? Ah, yes, Auditor, come on in. Tell me, you said you already knew about the original for some time. What do you truly know about the machine? Not much, sir. Just that it was the basis of a Theta, and that it has more or less the same capacity if used properly. Same capacity? No. It is times more powerful than a Theta can ever be. It was still the director of the intelligence when Rose Palmer found out about the original. Naturally, we wanted to get rid of it. She was my double agent, working with Reynolds, gaining his trust. Her objective was to learn of his plans and stop it when the time comes. It was a covert operation. So, she never betrayed the system. Oh, she did. But she did it under my command, Auditor. Our responsibility towards the government and the responsibility towards the galaxy sometimes conflict with each other. This is the burden of the Capricorn. I was afraid of the damage the original could do in the hands of the wrong people. I thought I was working for the good of the galaxy, much like you. Like me. I've been watching your actions, your meetings with the rogue Egon, your conversations with Matheson's virus, Sin, was it? I know you've been planning to destroy a Theta for some time. You must be wondering why I let you go this far. Oh, alright. Can you read this, Auditor? Yes, it's the Cardinal Cross. Is it? Many people think that Cardinal Cross is a natural order in the galaxy, that it represents great challenges that end an era and start another. And it truly was once, before the original, before Eris. Eris was a machine made to stop Cardinal Cross, this natural cycle of death and destruction. People have challenged life, they wanted a life without chaos, and they succeeded too, for a while. Yet without death and new beginnings, continuous deterioration was all they had. Eris tipped the balance of the galaxy. It created a loop of catastrophe, reshaping the future. Wars, dying planets, overpopulation, and insatiable hunger for power. Raiders fighting against each other, destroying everything in between. It almost cost us the galaxy. So, a copy was created to keep Eris's influence under control by working against it, weakening its influence. I assume there is a reason why Eris can't be destroyed. Eris cannot be destroyed, Auditor. It is a machine beyond our control, scattered all across the galaxy with servers built beneath the ground of entire planets. Howler planets with no known star charts, maps. It was self-preservation. Self-preservation? Do these machines have willpower? It is a question I have yet to find an answer for myself, Auditor. Whether all of this is the will of a single machine, or a defect in nature created by humans. Perhaps both, or neither. Perhaps it is the will of life itself, adapting to times changing. Either way, a Theta was the galaxy's only choice, even with the friction their infighting created. Do you understand what they have done? The Cardinal Cross. An artificial Cardinal Cross triggered by the machines, more destructive, more powerful than it used to be, than it was supposed to be, yet still necessary. I thought I could use the previous Cardinal Cross to our advantage. I thought I could destroy both of the machines while I could, but I underestimated what it was, the power it held against us. We cannot manipulate chaos, Auditor. Chaos is not ours to control. It is a destructive force of nature that cannot be stopped, that shouldn't be stopped. We tried it once, and look where it got us. The other Ryons, they don't know about this, do they? They know as much as they have to. The rest is a burden we have to carry alone. We? You're a Capricorn born, are you not? Sir? I have very little time left, Auditor. My chart is written, and so is yours. You will take my place when I am gone. It is the only way I can protect you. I suspect you have gotten rid of any evidence against your loyalty. I wouldn't expect anything less of my successor. You were more convincing when I was interrogating you. I don't understand, sir. What is there not to understand? You may have betrayed Mirai, but you did so in order to protect the galaxy. I thought the two were one and the same. Did you? What made you betray Mirai? You have been a loyal officer for so long. I found out my chart was altered at my birth. The chart the intelligence saved in its database was never mine. I would never have been allowed in the intelligence if they had the right chart. It was altered because my father is a member of the parliament, because his seat would be in jeopardy if his son was to be known as a possible future offender. I am what I am today because of my father's position. I imagined mine wasn't an exclusive case. I later found out it wasn't. The rogue Egon. You saw the corruption in the system firsthand, and took advantage of your chart and your position skillfully to change it. You could have ignored the corruption entirely, but you did not. You found allies who shared your motivations and orchestrated the plan accordingly. You've used the unpredictability of the Cardinal Cross, letting the Howler do what she was supposed to do. And so did Pisces, yet she was executed. She was lost in the pain she felt for her people. She did what she did out of grief, not out of justice. She never cared about the original. She only wanted a Theta destroyed, the only protection we have against the influence of Eris. I too have made mistakes, Auditor. Rose Palmer's blood is on my hands. I sent her to Ewan Reynolds. You do realize now the consequences of destroying a Fater. This is your final test. There can only be 2 or none. Warn your friends if you must, but do so knowing the price. Damn. I don't fucking get it exactly, but okay. Okay. Hey. You know, I'm usually good at improvising, but this time I have absolutely no idea how the bluff I got here, or how I'll get out. If somebody said I'd risk arrest, or worse, to save a Marian life a month ago, I'd have been a little skeptical. I don't think any of us expected to be in the situation that we are in now, Lana. Guys? Were we expecting Iger's company? No. The Electo is here. What? Did they see us? No, the artifact is covering us. We have to contact them. I knew she was going to be annoyed by that. I had to, though. And what? Invite them for tea? My father can help us, Lana. The last time I saw him, he didn't seem all that helpful to me. No, he will try to arrest you, there is no doubt. But he is the only one who has the power to make the Ryons listen. We need him, Lana. Trust me. Don't really want to. Sir, we have a direct transmission request. From who? The Arian, sir. The Arian? It's the Raider Howler ship, sir. I know, Ensign, I know what the Arian is. Connect us. Videns, what are the odds? Howler. We need to talk. We have nothing to talk about unless you are ready to surrender. Don't land on Celian. It has a disruptive field around the atmosphere that jumbles up your ship's remote systems unless you have a Howler artifact with you. Caused by a machine powerful enough to... I know about the original, Brice. Then, you should also know that I just got rid of Liberia's entire operating systems built in the original. And what do I owe this kindness from you? It's not kindness. I have a deal for you. We really need to talk to you, sir. Delaney, you are stripped of your rank and you will be court-martialed by Aegis rule as soon as you step foot into Morai territory. I have no reason to listen to any of your claims. But you have reason to listen to mine. You are a Liberia associate and an ally to a Malefic working against the system. I am not a Liberia associate, Videns. I have Argos and his LT in my ship, bound and gagged for non-kinky reasons. Matheson tricked me. I'm not a friend of Liberia. They are getting ready to start a galactic war, and your son is about to destroy your precious Aphita. I can help you stop them both. And why would you want that? You are a Howler. A galactic war without Aphita. Aiding the Morai system serves your purpose. You know what? It can be said both ways. That's what I'm saying. I'm not an idiot, Videns. I know who wants to start this war and why. The color of your uniform won't matter when you're lying 6 feet under, and if you're thinking about your legacy, it has already been rewritten once. The truth will always be hidden by the glorious facade of battle, something to boast and gloat, then shepherd the people. Board the Elector and we will speak privately, Lana Brice. Bring Delaney with you. I don't like this. Yeah, me neither, but we don't have a choice. We have a choice. You and I both know running away is no longer an option, Wiz. And who's going to get you out of prison this time? Hopefully, no one will have to. Hopefully, Lana? Since when are we leaving our chances to hopefully? Since always? When have we ever planned things properly? I'll tell you, just in case, and I won't take no for an answer. All right. But don't get too close, and if anything happens, anything at all, you'll leap out. Lana, you'll leap out. He can't follow you with the artifact. Fine, I'll leap out. Should I come with you? Come with us? Oh, I don't know what that means, but alright. Yeah, in case of combat. There won't be combat. Of course not. You get the idea. Locked and loaded. I can hear you. And see you. I'm literally right here. Professor, you're coming with us. I am? We need your knowledge of the original if we ever receive an audience with the Ryons. Right. Will I need a lawyer? No, of course not. You are declared a traitor to the system. No lawyer can save you now. Haha, there should be a rule against Aegis soldiers making jokes. Kit, get my... Trials, Professor. I know. You know, I find it extremely sad that my poor Oxybot learned professional fugitism thanks to you lot. It's better than slacking all day in Zeron, Professor. Procrastinating and slacking are two completely different things, Kit. I had a plan. I'm sure you had, Professor. I want to quickly take a little gander again at this... I don't know what we're doing. Come with us. So what, our last option is come with us? What is it? Load 2. Don't go with Egon, I did that. I destroyed Eris and I said come with us. Are these endings? Yeah, these are endings. Okay, so, alright. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know where we're going, what ending we're getting. I don't know. I cannot tell you. Okay. We had a breach in the South Terminal, ma'am. One of the servers has shut down and we cannot seem to reach the security team. Anything else out of the ordinary? No, ma'am. So, he is alone. Initiate Kamali's intelligence in a Theta. But I know it's a prototype auditor, but Kamali may be the only one who can stop the Egon now. The Egon, ma'am? He is here. And if I know anything about rogue Egons, it's that they have a tendency to overestimate their power over a Theta. Foolish child. Great interior design. Loving the lifeless blue. Really spot on. Delaney, report. Dozens of battle cruisers equipped with howler artifacts on Celian. I believe there are more in various other Liberia-occupied planets. They are planning to sack the whole station. The Aegis fleet should have enough ships to defend the station. No, not the whole station. The fleet is strong but useless without a Theta's targeting systems. These howler artifacts are navigators attached to their ships, minimizing the unpredictability. Eris was abandoned for a long time, so most of the software is outdated, but it is still very powerful. They can already produce artificial howler artifacts. I've heard about these artifacts. Are they remotely connected to the original? No, sir, not anymore. The broken data is already scattered across all channels used by a Theta. Lana crippled Libera's systems within Eris, but it won't stop the glitching of already manufactured artifacts. Some of the ships are Aegis models too, planned to be used as a diversion. They are prepared for this. Not to mention Soren, If he destroys a Theta before the attack, the station is done for. Is he going to... Yes, unless we get to him first. Unsign. Yes, sir. To the Nova Station. Tell the Euros to warn the Ryons and get the fleet ready. Send scout drones covering the station. Yes, sir. We have a situation here. Wiz, what's wrong? What's wrong? A scout ship's tailing me. They can see the Aryan, Lana. Libera. The artifact doesn't work against their howler navigators. I'll try to get it off my back, but if I don't make it, you'll leap out. Lana Brice, I knew the skipper was yours. Estelle, why are you tailing us? Why are you on an Aegis ship? It's complicated. What's complicated? You joined them. You're helping Aegis. Why? If we don't warn the Mirai system, they will blame Raiders for the attack, Pastel. All of us. I can't let Libera start another galactic war. But we can win. We can finally win against the Mirai system. And at what cost? Do you really think they are doing this for independence? Does it matter? We have no other choice. It's either this or we are puppets of the Mirai system forever. I'd rather die fighting for my freedom than live my life as a coward. That's what they make you believe, Pastel. It's Libera's way of manipulating you, using your patriotism against your better judgment. But there is another choice, a choice that doesn't involve the needless massive loss of Raider life. I thought you joined us. I thought we were in this together. Pastel, I don't have time. If you have the slightest doubt about Libera, let the Aryan leave. I'm not against you, but I won't let Liberia use our name to paint the galaxy red. We never saw you. Just leap out before the others find you. But know that if you sell us out, the blood of millions are on your hands. I hope you know what you're doing. Wiz. Got my cue. I'll meet you back at the station, alright? Leaping in 10. The connection is ready. We should start before they send egOOOONNs after us. We have wasted too much time with the Shroud Pirates tailing our ship. It was the dispatcher. I should have known they'd be a pain in the ass. And the Aegis soldiers guarding the eastern entrance. Without Lana's Howler influence, we were bound to lose some time fighting Sin. I needed her. It's your fault. You held back. Why? I knew 2 of the soldiers we fought. I've seen them on Zeron. They weren't supposed to be here. Are you having doubts, egOOOONN? What? No, I don't. I don't. Any doubts will leave the connection vulnerable. There is no room for mistakes. I'm fine, Sin. I don't have doubts. I just... Brice? It's fine. It's better this way. Connect me. You bastard! I'm gonna cry, you fucking bastard! I hate you. Fucking hate you. He is in the system. Will you stop him or help him, Auditor? I'm afraid my actions are irrelevant, Ryan. He wouldn't listen to me. Not anymore. You did bring him into this. You told him the truth about his mother. The half-truth. The truth often has many sides. You will do well to remember it. Brice is not with him. There are no glitches in his chart. It is the Howler's nature to be unpredictable. She could have stopped him. But would she? Either chaos or order, she was always the one thing representing the real Cardinal Cross, one thing that the machines could never control. I had hoped she could change something. Anything. Perhaps she will. Aaron? Brice? Please, take a seat, Howler. We do not have much time, yet a great deal to discuss. You let her go? I did not. You could have arrested her, sent her to Max immediately, but you've brought her to Capricorn. Why? I was asked by Capricorn to bring her here if I saw a glimpse of hope in her actions. A glimpse of hope? What does that even mean? It's up to Capricorn now. It's not our jobs to question our orders first, Pius. What are we if we all follow our orders without question? Soldiers. We would be soldiers. I don't like this. Why her? Why now? Why aren't we warning the Aegis, the intelligence? It's good to see you unharmed. You were about to send me to Max. Please don't act fatherly now. I am your father, Evelyn. I don't have to act on it. Yes, but... Why did you do it? Why did you betray me? You know I'd never betray you, or Morai. You've let a Raider Howler escape maximum security, attacking Aegis soldiers and aiding your malefic brother in conspiring against the system. He is my brother, Dad. I had to know. I had to help him if he had a point and to stop him if he didn't. I was trying to make sense of it. I wanted to understand. We all have our parts to play, Evelyn. Yours was to follow orders. But I'd rather help a malefic destroy corruption within the system than watch my own government poison its people. And that is why you are not fit to be an Aegis soldier. No, I'm proud of you, Evelyn. You've become stronger than your brother and I. We are both following orders, although on opposite sides. You followed your truth without corrupting your integrity. You have always seen things clearly. You have always known what your brother would eventually become. You've warned me repeatedly, but I didn't listen to you. I couldn't. I was weak. I was afraid of losing him. But you were strong enough to love him, to fight against him when it was necessary, and fought with him when he needed you most. You will do great things, I am sure of it. But Aegis is not your place. egOOOONN. No. Lana, you're here. How could you do this, you bastard? God's egOOOONN, what have you done? No. Not yet, Lana. egOOOONN, can you hear me? He can. Although he can't answer you properly, his brain processing is quite high and human cognitive functions are lacking in multitasking. How long has he been connected? Not long enough. We were intercepted. Stop him. I can't. You have to stop him, Sin. Eris is not just a machine. It's not like Apheta. I know. I have checked its operating systems before I left. Difficult. A complex machine. then you know without Afeta it will run it will run, I think this means it will run rampant on the galaxy. I know. Sin! If I try to get him out before the installation is complete and he resists, he will die. Then let me in with him. Let you in. And why would I do that? And what would I do that for? Because I can pull him out. Even if I have to beat his consciousness out of a Theta, I have to get him out. A direct connection is dangerous, Lana Brice. I don't care. It is against my purpose. My programming. Is it? Are you really just a virus programmed to destroy a Theta then? The possibility is quite high. Alright, let's test it. I'm a gambler. Go against your purpose. I'm giving you a better argument. Help me destroy Eris first, and I'll personally blow this piece of sheet machine to sky. We are the misfortune. Reminders of depravity. Praise for our sacrifice. But forgotten soon after. Dunka, 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 dunka. I don't want to be here, I want to be down there. Anyway, I will see you in the next video, which will probably maybe be a shorter one, I'm not sure. Anyway, bye!